Hello guys, I welcome back to my YouTube channel Punit Tech Bar. I am Punit GM, a student of SVCE, Bengaluru. I am studying engineering. My name is Punit GM. I am studying in second semester, section is Charlotte. Subject is in Introduction to Mechanical Engineering. We will see the topic of this session, biofuels and its scope. First, we'll see the introduction to biofuels and its scope. First, we'll see who invented these biofuels. We know that biofuel was invented by Rudolf Diesel in 1890, and India's biodiesel market demand stood up to 0.17 million tons. India has a profit of 15% of its margin. And this I am talking about the biodiesel price varies accordingly to the states. First, we'll see this. What is biofuels? Biofuels are the renewable fuels made from organic materials such as crops, agriculture residues, and algae. They offer a potential support to reduce greenhouse gas emission and dependence on fossil fuels. The scope of biofuels including transportation, heating, power generation sector, and etc. You can see here the process how it takes place. Now we'll go to the types of biofuels. There are many types of biofuels. We'll take major three biofuels. They are: first is the ethanol, the next biodiesel, the next is the biogas. We'll see what is about it. First is ethanol. What is ethanol? It is produced from the crop like corn, sugarcane, and wheat. Ethanol is commonly blended with gasoline as a transportation fuel. Now we'll see the next, biodiesel. It is made from vegetable oils or animal fats. Biodiesel is used as a substituent for diesel fuels in vehicles. These biodiesels are used in the diesel engine in the ratio of, for 1 liter it is 20% or 10%. We'll see what is biogas. It is generated from the organic waste through anaerobic digestion. Biogas is utilized for electricity and heating purposes. The best example is the gobar gas. You know that from gobar gas we get the methane gas. It is used for cooking and it is also used for the lighting of lamps. It has various applications. Now we'll go to the environmental benefits. The first is the reduction in greenhouse gas emission. What is this greenhouse gas emission? Biofuels has low carbon dioxide emission compared to the fossil fuel. To migrate, decrease reliance on fossil fuels. We know that fossil fuels are exported. About 90% of these fossil fuels are exported from the other countries, so that we are depending more on them. We should get reliance. By using biofuels, we can reduce our dependence on finite fossil fuels. The next is the improved air quality. These biofuels produces fewer air pollutions so that it does not affect the atmosphere and the crops also. Biofuel produces fewer air pollution such as sulfur dioxide and particulate matter. We'll go to the next. The economical opportunities. What are the economical opportunities in these biofuels and what will be in the next 20 years with these biofuels? We'll see here. Job creation. These biofuels creates more jobs how from farmers to the industrial persons. The biofuel industry provides employment opportunities in agriculture, processing and distribution sector. You know that from farmers to this industrial person there are so many opportunities and places to be carried out. So job career opportunity will increase, development will increase. The next is the rural development. What is rural development? Production can benefit rural area by providing new revenue streams for farmers and stimulating local economy. From these biofuels, if biofuels are increased so that industry will be set up, if industry is set up so that the in what is that job opportunity will increase, if job opportunity will be increased in that area so that the GDP of that area of that peoples will increase, if that increase so that the rural development is increased. And you can see in this graph that in the US how this ethanol production is increasing from year to year. The next is the energy security. Producing biofuels domestically reduces reliance on imported fuels, enhancing national energy security. Importing from the other countries. If we encourage this biofuels so that importing will be also decreased. We'll go to the challenges and limitations. The first challenges and limitations are land use competition. Biofuel production requires agriculture land which can lead to conflict with food production and deforestation. The next is the feedstock availability. From these biofuels that so much of this area is acquired so that production will be or that food production will be decreased. From this food production the feeds also will be decreased. Ensuring a sustainable supply of biomass feedstock is crucial for biofuel production. The next is the technological advancement. What is the technological advancement? Continued research and development are needed in improving the efficiency, reduce cost and others. We'll go to the policy support. What is this policy support? Why is this policy support is needed? We'll see the first policy. Renewable fuel standards. It is one of the policy. Many countries have implemented mandatories for blending biofuels with conventional fuels to promote this use. The next is the tax incentives. Government offers tax credits and subsidies to encourage biofuel production and consumption. The next is the international global efforts such as the Paris Agreement aims to promote the use of biofuels. Then and you can see here the national policy on biofuels in 2018. These are the salient features of this policy. We'll go to the scope of biofuels. What are the scopes of biofuels? We'll see first one and one. Advanced biofuels. What do you mean by advanced biofuels? Research is focused on developing biofuels from non-food feedstocks such as algae and cellulosic biomass to address land use competence concern. The next is the biofuel infrastructure. Expanding the availability of biofuel refueling station and upgrading existing infrastructure will facilitate great adoption. The next is the collaborative and investments. Continued international cooperation and financial support will be crucial to further development and scale up the biofuel industries. We'll go to the next. I said that there are mainly three types of biofuels. In that we'll see what are the advantages and disadvantages of this biodiesel. Advantages of biodiesel. It is environmental friendly, a renewable source of energy. Biodiesel is incredibly safety, beneficial for health, improving engine health, have a positive economic impact, etc. The next is the disadvantages of biodiesels. It is expensive, food and water storage shortages, increase in the use of fertilizers, monoculture, fuel distribution, religious subsidies. We'll see the case studies one by one. First case study is the Brazil, which took the initiative with the successive implementation of ethanol blending in its transportation sector, reduced reliance on imported oils. The next is the United States, the US. The US has implemented the renewable fuel standard to promote biofuel production, supporting rural economics and reducing greenhouse gas emission. The next is the European Union. Through the renewable energy directives, the European Union has set target for renewable energy, including biofuels, to achieve climatic and energy goals. We'll come to the conclusion of this session. What are the conclusions? First, what is the biofuels we learned? Next, overall challenges related to these biofuels and the advantages and disadvantages, scopes, etc. And we also learned this policy support, investment, research are necessary to unlock the fuel potential of biofuels, etc. I heartily thank you for your valuable time for listening my presentation. Please share, subscribe, like. Thank you one and all.